The English town of Canterbury is known to many because it is the primary see of Anglicanism, and their archbishop is well known, at present Justin Welby. It was also popularized by Geoffrey Chaucer's Canterbury Tales, a poetic story of pilgrims making their way to the historic cathedral where St. Thomas Becket was martyred. He was the Archbishop of Canterbury and had a disagreement with King Henry II over the rights and privileges of the church. The king's men believed he was a traitor and arrived at the cathedral to assassinate Thomas Becket. Thomas Becket shedding his blood led to many pilgrims walking to Canterbury in order to venerate his memory. Canterbury was also home to another famous Catholic saint, monk, and philosopher, St. Anselm, whose ontological proof for the existence of God says, "God is a being than which none greater can be imagined." A chapel at the cathedral commemorates his memory. As one makes their way exploring the Canterbury Cathedral, be sure to look at each individual stained glass window. Admire its beauty and strive to understand what the window might be trying to communicate. Finally, each evening, evensong is chanted and prayed in their cathedral, and visitors to the town are certainly invited to join in song and prayer. The Catholic Church in Canterbury is dedicated to Thomas Becket, also known as Thomas of Canterbury, where his memory is celebrated at a side altar shrine. Also in the same area are relics to a 20th century martyr, St. Oscar Romero, which can be venerated also by the faithful. Another landmark in Canterbury is the ruins of St. Augustine's Abbey, where St. Augustine of Canterbury lived as a monk and later became the first Archbishop of Canterbury. He is considered an apostle to England and responsible for its Christianization. Today, only the ruins of the abbey exist, but it has been transformed into a place of education as you walk among the ruins. There is another St. Thomas connected to Canterbury, St. Thomas More, who was imprisoned under the reign of Henry VIII at London Tower. More's daughter lived in Canterbury, and the head of St. Thomas More is entombed at St. Dunstan's Episcopal Church. When you walk the streets of Canterbury, you are walking in a historic English town. But even more, you are walking where so many saints have trod before, whose stories still inspire centuries later.